agreed to.
They've got a lot to say.
Majority whip.
Consent the following amendments be the next Republican amendments in order. 5316 Lee, 5418 Shelby, motion to commit Tim Scott, 5263 Cruz, 5425 Daines, 5361 Ernst, 5360 Fisher, 5265 Cruz, 5385 Kennedy, motion to waive the budget with respect to insulin, 5472 Thune, 5406 Haggerty, 5224 Portman, motion to commit Hoven, Cruz motion to commit on vaccines, Cruz motion to commit on targeting parents. Further, that the Sanders Amendment 5208 occur following the Scott motion to commit and Sanders 5281 following the Daines Amendment 5425.
Is there objection? Without objection.
Mr. President,
Senator from Utah.
I call up my amendment number 5316 and ask that it be reported by number.
Clerk will report.
Senator from Utah, Mr. Lee, proposes amendment number 5316.
Mr. President, across the nation, local governments are struggling to support their constituents. These frontline public servants provide for the safety and well-being of their friends and neighbors, typically using funds derived from local property taxes. However, in many counties, these federal neighbors of sorts don't pay property taxes, but they draw heavily on the resources made available by these local governments. Rescuing hikers, paving roads, addressing forest fires, these are just a few of the vital services that these communities.
Senate will be in order. Senator from Utah.
These are just a few of the services that these communities honorably provide, even though they receive little to no compensation for them. So my amendment would institute a supplemental PILT program, payment in lieu of taxes, an additional PILT payment, increasing funds by nearly 10%. It would not make these communities completely whole by providing true tax equivalency, but it would make a huge difference. Look, if Americans want to continue to enjoy safely our national parks, monuments, forests, and general landscape, we must ensure that this program, PILT, continues to serve as a reliable source of income, as property taxes would were federal lands subject to property tax. And I urge my colleagues to support this amendment.
Mr. President,
Senator from Maryland.
I urge my colleagues to oppose the amendment from the senator from Utah. This would take out one of the provisions in the bill which will directly help homeowners save money on their heating bills and on their cooling bills. And it does so by giving them a rebate for home energy efficiency improvements, and then they'll save for the rest of their lives in their home. I also find it a little ironic that this would put money in local governments, which our Republican colleagues have said receive too much money under the American Rescue Plan, and you've been trying to claw that back. So I would urge my colleagues to stick with the provision of the bill. It's an important part of the bill to both provide consumers with savings and to address the climate crisis. I urge my colleagues to reject the amendment.
I call for the ayes and nays.
Is there a sufficient second? There appears to be. Clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Baldwin. Mr. Burrell.
Have all members voted? Do any members wish to change their vote? If not, the yeas are 49, the nays are 51, and the amendment is not agreed to.